coursing through with wet remains. We glow in a gleam, we thrive in light. Look closely, look at me closely. I look just like you, tree. We both burst blindly from the ground, hardened pilgrims from a molten core. And we both sing a love for a womanly cloud, our many limbs reaching for as a fruit tree, and you see the fort that could be made of that lumber. Dangle treats, and you, girl, walk under. I show you myself as a buoy, and you see an anchor. I sing you my welcome. And you ship are pulled under. You've got courage to knock on any door, until you come to freeze at mine. It's swung wide. Oh, you coward, you're afraid. You coward, you're the anchor. You coward, you're the fortress. Oh, you coward, you're afraid. Oh, you coward, you're afraid. You coward-hearted man. I was afraid all of the day. I was was the bars of my own cage. I woke up in fear and laid, shielding my face from summer rays. I was afraid all of the day. I got up slow and afraid, staring off in a fearful way. I went darkly through my day. All of the day I was afraid. I had no courage and no faith. I became a walking cave who once was brave, but now afraid. I'm familiar with this way. I've faced this fear, I've been its slave, and each time I've earned the day. I've held a torch, it's gone away. So what did I hold today? What was it that broke my days? Was it the moon or sunny rays? Was it a bird? Was it a face? Was it presence or escape? Was it appetite and taste? What good feeling came my way? What delight was on display? I'm still afraid at close of day. My black eyes didn't go away. I was afraid all of the day, and now I look the moon in the face, and in my fear I curse its grace. Waste. Though the moss pads your breast, and the trickling stream covers your limbs, though the roots stretch deep so wholesomely, though the breeze blows so broad, and the soil gives it up so pregnantly, and though the canyons echo reassuring, though the animals chirp innocent, and you hear waves pounding sort of mystically, all these graces aren't the whole. There's a violent voice I've also heard. There's an underlying tone of threat. There's terror underneath, deeply sprouting, to wrap vines around my legs and wrap me up in rotting. The magic rumble on the mountain will avalanche and meet me crushing. too deliberately. It was a mistake to rely on having my treasures seen, to wait there while my shoulders glowed in golden beams. I ignored my gold-swollen purse, and I pursed my lips in thirst for the reassuring kiss that never came to me. And then cursing my own buoyancy, my blessed breaths annoyed me until the ball of glowing moon sent some sense to me. When I saw it beaming down, I noticed my 2 feet and the obvious expanse and my flickering romance with the swan under my coat and with the song I sent from with the dawn and with getting older and with my glowing golden shoulders. I climbed mountains on my own and found you on them. I climbed mountains by myself and found you up there. Lengthy talks I'll not contain you. Through climbing arms I'll reach my loft. Through rotting skin I'll leave my coffin. Calloused work I will grow soft. My eyes narrow towards the light. I heard from out the window a cooing in the trees, with a tingly ignition. I was swept off by my feet. stony streets. Songs hit my ears, my eyes, and my legs rolled mindlessly. And oh, there was flapping, a creaking, unwrapping. And oh, there was chirping, the pink was unpacking. Signs of life so bright, they burned a hole in me, and burned deeper. I sat down to cooing from the trees. Coo, 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 coo. Deeper in debt for my legs to sweep me here, for eyes to drink it deep, deeply filling my large lungs to blow flower seeds. Could I bring this bloom inside for my friends to see? Would my bough break and my cooing kids fall from the tree? Can I take the fruit that I produce to my friends' feast? Can I take this bloom inside for my friends to see? Would my bough break and my kids fall from the tree? Can I take the fruit that I produce to another's feast? Who would want to hear what I have to say when everyone can see that my mouth is young? My voice is smooth and sometimes shaky. Who could trust a body like mine to have seen into the depth of blue between the clouds, past the soil, and to have imagined how warm the core, to have felt the ghost pass by me close. How could a face staring so blankly and wearing such skin have excavated ore from any depths, or peered into any distance knowingly? But my body holds songs, my clear eyes see the shimmering flash, and oh, depth of my appetite. So if you come to my place, I'll invite you in, and you can blindfold yourself and hear how swiftly I move and you'll smell with your nose what I cooked for you, and I'll describe with my young mouth what I've seen. Talking all day, and we've bathed and ate supper, and now we pause for breath, and we acknowledge certain death, and the sighs, and the possibility of living lustily. Standing with my microphone before you all. You're looking right at me. You could scoot yourself closer. And why did we come here? Someone made posters. We called for directions. So we relax our muscles, and I sing the same air as you. These words are the air you breathe. You are looking right at me, and our bodies sit firmly on a ground that's still churning. And there's a rumble so deafening. There's a roar from above, the squealing of love, and there's a crashing in the branches, and there's bass drums that dances, and there's a hissing on the freeway, and the whistling crevice, the quiet hum of the moon. We'll hum like that soon. We're here to listen. We're here to listen. We're here to listen. Who was it that got stabbed here? There's blood everywhere. It's pulled up and drawn around in tracks. Whose blood is this? Well, it's mine. I got stabbed here. With a flexing arm I stabbed myself, and with the bloody flow let go all that I had taken in. I cut a hole with my own hand. My vitality poured into the sand, and with a clanging of bells above, my blood gushed out in a loud song. I cut a hole and let you see my hiding side. Or with a pregnant silence, my song was a sigh. So my pool of blood sings vigor to your eyes. stab wound is healed up. I've already filled another cup with the nectar that drinks in all birdies' cries. All chilly toes, all tasty kisses, all blooming blossoms and all kinds of light. And I'm prepared to stab myself again tonight. But the blood that pours from me will not be mine. It belongs to all its sources, like a pony's parent horses, like the river's mouth holds debt to mountains high. What I've sung and said I've feasted with my eyes, and all the blood I've bled keeps flowers fertilized. Well, if the song that came out left you with eyes dry, please know that what I saw left me paralyzed, and then twitching in a glee for the gift given to me, then revive to tell my tale and show off these songs about the sky. I tried not to disguise that the light of sun falls evenly on we. There's a warmth we all can feel effortlessly. We warm ourselves on bloody songs and sunny beams. I want wind. I'll trade the traffic for the roaring waves. I'll travel around to all the beautiful places. Or if I die in this van and someone finds this page, let my voice blow out in a salty spray. Let my friends blow salty tears at the sound of my name. In either case, take me out of my case. Let my eyes reflect distance, let me live long days. Or if I die in a car or drown in a plane, let my grieving friends feel freed and brave, and go all the time to the beach to picture my face. I want to be wind. Step 1. Swim out and dive down and face the fear of the seemingly bottomless black of underwater. Imagine that it's endless, but know there's a sandy bottom not far. Step 2. Flip around out in the water and look up, facing the fear of even acknowledging the true endless black, with its bright spots and invisible black spots shimmering towards you through great distances. Step 3. Now, the ultimate depth. Get out of the water, go home. Close your eyes until you fall asleep and notice the thick black haze set in, but also see the bright spots of dreams shimmering out of the depth, and imagine how true and endless that abyss is, and how there are distant invisible dreams behind the ones you can see, and how those bright spots are still there when you awake, just obscured like starlight in a blue noon sky. Water is wide, the ship is slow. Of all the watery bodies, I've only known my own. Its feet west is cold. The night fires burn low on my shaded globe, on a frozen sea, on a mountain road. I picture you, love, in a graceful glow. You are distant, love, but there I go. I wanna slide you up under my t-shirt. I wanna wrap your army of arms around me like feelers. I want to feel your softness on my clammy stomach and sweaty. Have your stray hairs on my tongue and young. Warm up, rise like warm buns, and young, rise up, rise like suns, and invisible I could take you into my lungs, and invisible I could take you in through my songs. You're a warming wind from a distant sun. You're a warming wind from a distant sun. I'm an iceberg and I'll melt and out I'll run. You don't have to hold your tantalizing treasures high from my reach. I can see they're also mine to take. I can follow your sloping spine to mossy gardens where I can climb your vines, to a giant place to canopies divine. You sexy, your storm could waste my harbor. You could lead my hand wherever. With petting grace I could tickle you. The squinting gaze shows me that's true, that what we do we can, what we want to. Let you believe that I see you, that we can do what we want to. We can let our glowing core burn through. I can see the glowing core in you. While my body's fist beats chest, I scream triumphantly. Even in the gravest scenes and graveyards, bodies hear my scream. There I can wake my zombie's slumber. I come back to life and lumber through the village or wherever there's a treat for me. My reanimated self is flushed with showy health as I tear across the grass to sleep and tackle you, then smother you with smacking sounds unwrapped and new, wrapped in glory, clear and brave, looking gruesome and unshaved. I'll spend every morning coming back to life. I'd like a truce, I'd like to kiss you in your sleep. I'd like a kingdom that I survey with a queen, where we grow up and admit the water's deep. I like the truth, I like to wake up from deep sleep. In a heat, I'd like to birth this babe in me. In your bathtub, warm and wet, make room for me. 'Cause why shouldn't I live as God in a glowing canyon? My life could be a fruit bowl with my hand in. stuck with arrows, tarred and feathered, in a tiger's jaw, loving, living raw. I'll get my truce through open stare and steady open palms. I used to see girls' heads floating in the sky above passing fields and hills looking at me lovingly and curiously from the car window. But now, these days, I see giant girls' fingers popping up through the soil of the fields, and I see her reclining hips roll among the hills on the horizon. I feel her breath blow in through the car windows and wrap around me, shirt off, warmly. I vaguely picture her face, but it's transparent and changes, dodging, always at the edge of wherever I'm looking. I can feel her true gaze more vividly than I can see real-life eyes. It looks in on me from all angles, pressing me into my shape like an atmosphere. What? So I can sing a love so poetic, and with my song I can claim a voice prophetic, and then somehow from aching be exempt. What? So I can see a glow, a glimmer, and feast on fruits of all the singers, but not be stung by yearning's stinger. So supposedly I'm strong, I cultivate a luscious lawn, but my crops can fail, I can also be wrong. I can woo a distant beauty, but hopeless missing always rules me. There's no invincible disguise that lasts all day. Painful storms will always come to blur my way, and conversely, blurry storms will go their way. There's no invincible disguise that lasts all day. The act is sweet, but it casts a shadow just the same.